The Netflix series Stranger Things, it explores the idea of a parallel universe. They call it the Upside Down.
So, is it science fiction or science fact? Parallel universes, alternate dimensions, if they exist, will we ever actually be able to prove it?
All right, Teresa Priolo takes a look in this month's Big Idea.
Every day, some 7 billion people roam planet Earth. People moving through time, through space. But what if there was more than meets the eye? Additional dimensions or perhaps another universe entirely?
We have learned over the last 100 years, if not more, that for some reason mathematics is a powerful guide into realms of reality that we have not yet been able to visit or examine or experiment with.
We're talking about the possibility of parallel universes, entire worlds existing independently of ours, and alternate dimensions, areas of time and space that could exist within our current universe. This summer, the Netflix sensation Stranger Things brought these to life. A little boy named Will Byers caught in a parallel universe, the world of the Upside Down. This is Hollywood, but it is in fact a real theory supported by real science.
Mathematics leads us directly to the possibility of more than 3 dimensions of space. That doesn't mean it's right, but it does mean that that's where the math naturally takes us.
And according to Caltech researcher Dr. Ranga Ram Chary, these possibilities appear to be illuminated by anomalies in scientific data. It starts with the radiation left in the wake of the Big Bang Theory, images showing some spots brighter than others.
We think that this may be due to a collision within an alternate universe with completely different physical properties than our own.
In fact, Dr. Chary says these alternate universes may actually be failed universes, dimensions where the ratio of matter and vacuum energy, two vital properties, may be vastly different than what we see in our universe.
In the show Stranger Things, Will Byers' friends want to access his parallel universe so they can bring him home. But they can't. They are told that it would take a massive rip in the atmosphere in order to bring their friend back. It's part of a theory that's put forth by Columbia physicist Professor Brian Greene.
So imagine that I have a tightrope wire, right? It's really skinny and really long. And if you're looking at that from far away, it will look like a straight line. You won't be able to see that there's actually a circular dimension that wraps around the wire because your eyes just are insensitive to it from too far away. If you had a little ant or a little flea or a little worm going across the surface of the wire, though, it's so small that it can not only walk along the wire, the ant or the flea can walk around the wire. It can directly access that curled up part of the surface that you missed from your distant vantage point. Now, maybe that's true not just of an object in the universe, but of space itself, right? So the big dimensions that we inhabit, they're the obvious ones, like the horizontal extent of the tightrope. But just like the rope has curled up dimension wrapped around it, maybe space has curled up dimensions wrapped all around us that we are unaware of.
The fascination with parallel universes and alternate dimensions stretches 100 years or more. Newton, Einstein, and those who followed worked long and hard to determine what lies beyond the mathematics and if those worlds can be accessed. The reality still a ways off, but these physicists believe there is reason to persist.
There is some evidence in the data that our knowledge of physics is incomplete, and alternate universes are an elegant solution to that problem.
The math does suggest that there could be, could be, other realms that would be similar to ours in which life could exist. Maybe even realms that are identical to ours, but yet separate from the reality that we directly inhabit.
Teresa Priolo, Fox 5 News.